1-800-409-5633. Or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We'll cover the situation in Kyrgyzstan after Dr. Roberts leaves us here in about 5 minutes. Got a bunch of other news we're going to be going over, and we're going to open the phones up. But going back to Dr. Roberts, during the break, I was making the point, you said you got to say that on air, that normal people like himself or myself, we like a bonfire and a pretty view and our wife there, our kids there, a glass of beer. But psychopaths like Hitler, he would go to the front and watch burning buildings and war for hours. They love dead bodies. They love destruction. And we were talking about how it's now come out and been admitted that Cheney wanted to start nuclear war with Russia, I guess to stay in power or something, and that on 888, I mean, and that same group is still in control with Obama. I mean, we're dealing with real psychopaths. Dr. Roberts?
Yes, they're insane people. The United States government is in the grip of insane people. And not only they're insane, they're evil. And, in fact, they're probably the most evil that they've ever had their hands on the government. And American people haven't a clue. They've no clue at all. They have no clue what's in store for them. And this kind of, and it's because no one was ever held accountable. So, you know, in her murder mysteries, Agatha Christie, the famous English, detective novelist, she makes the point that when a murderer kills the first person, he then finds it easier to kill the second and third and the fourth, and the more he kills, the easier it gets, for him to be taking lives. And I think this is what we see happening with our government. They've gotten away with so many things. There's never been any accountability, and that now they're just reckless. And this is what I say, that it makes you wonder what will be the consequence of the recklessness of the United States government when there's a nuclear-armed Soviet Union and a China, and moreover a China with a powerful economy and financial power over the United States. So the recklessness, we could see the United States government, doing the same thing Hitler did. And he marched off into Russia and destroyed himself. And how will our destruction come about?
And he destroyed 20 million Germans in the process. You're coming back for an hour on the 15th. We'll talk about your ideas for solutions here. But it's the naivete, it's the naive level of the American people, because we're too good, we're Americans, and I think has allowed this absolute evil to grow.
I think that's true, because the American people can't accept what their eyes and ears should be telling them, and so the government never gets held accountable. And, of course, elections don't matter, because it's the same group in Washington. No matter who gets elected to office, it's always the same interest groups that control. So that's what happens when there's no accountability, and when the people who actually have a moral conscience and try to do something, they all get attacked and discredited. I mean, look at the attack on the Pope and the Catholic Church. One way to see that, whatever you think of the Pope and the Catholic Church, that they are a moral voice. And when you discredit that voice, then who can complain if the United States government nukes somebody? Iran, for example.
Yeah, it's being discredited because it's a separate power, and I've been meaning to get into that. I'm going to talk about that after you leave us. I want to thank you for spending so much time with us and for offering to come on Tax Day. We'll talk about taxes and solutions on that day next week, Dr. Roberts, and I just want to thank you for all your years of work and for coming on this radio show when you've turned down so many others.
Okay, Alex, it's good to talk with you. You stay after them.
God bless you, sir. We'll see you next week. Take care. There goes Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, a great guy. And I've been meaning to get into what's happening with the Catholic Church. We'll cover that when we come back and a lot more. Stay with us.
What's your home worth? How can you compare local real estate agents? And how do you get MLS listings for the entire country? If you're thinking of buying a home to take advantage of a tax credit or selling your house, you first need to see an incredible website called HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com will help you find a realtor to buy or sell a home. It's so easy, and best of all, it's free. At HomeGain.com, you can compare realtors anonymously, receive customized proposals, see consumer reviews, then select the best realtor for you. Go to HomeGain.com and get an instant home value estimate, view comparable homes, and check out street views. HomeGain.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and contains a wealth of information, like their home improvement tool that helps you determine which home improvements to make to increase your home's value. See the top 12 home improvements right now at HomeGain.com. That's HomeGain.com. Look for Max, the orange HomeGain gorilla, to help you find a realtor or with any other real estate needs you might have at HomeGain.com, your real estate connection.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Well, that was an extremely powerful but also sad interview with Dr. Paul Craig Roberts. Just a wonderful person. I haven't commented in the last few weeks on the situation with the Catholic Church. I have meant to. I am not a Catholic. I am non-denominational, but I have a lot of Catholic friends, and I find they're great people. When I've been out protesting years ago, abortion clinics, it was almost all Catholics out there, and you will know them by their fruits. Now, that said, we sell a video, Lamp in the Dark, exposing the incredible corruption of the Catholic Church. It's just like I expose Israel for staging terror attacks because it's in the Jerusalem Posts and Haaretz. I mean, just Google, Israel admits they created fake Al-Qaeda. Every time there's about to be a peace deal, they activate them. Does that mean there aren't real terrorist groups? No, the point is Israel has been caught doing this. I cover it. It doesn't mean I hate Israel. I cover the corruption of the Catholic Church. It doesn't mean I hate Catholics. When Pat Robertson, who's supposedly a Protestant, comes out with global warming ads saying we've got to have global taxes with Al Sharpton, I criticize him, not because I don't like Protestants, but because I don't like what Pat Robertson's doing.